Student debt is one of the biggest issues America faces, and every 2020 Democrat presidential candidate claims to have a solution. They all boil down to more government spending. Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren have even proposed canceling all outstanding student debt, which totals $1.6 trillion. Would that solve the issue? They're certainly right there's a problem. From 1978 to 2017, higher education costs have skyrocketed by 1,335%, according to the Martin Center for Academic Renewal. That's far worse than inflation, or the cost of new homes, and even worse than rising medical costs. And as costs soared, so did borrowing. In 2007, 57% of graduates had student loan debt. In 2015, 68%. The amount of debt has hiked too. It's up 62% on average from 2007 to 17. That's caused many young people to postpone marriage, children, and home ownership. 5 years after graduating, only 47% of students have avoided default and paid their principal balance down by even $1. In 2015, the government garnished $171 million from Social Security payments to senior citizens who defaulted on student loans, the majority of them taken out to help a child or grandchild. It's easy to think big government programs are the answer to this massive problem. But what if big government programs caused the problems to start with? The intentions have been good, help more Americans gain a college degree. But good intentions do not always equal good outcomes. Meet the Bennett hypothesis. First proposed in 1987, it states that colleges and universities have an infinite desire for excellence and prestige, and there's almost no limit to how much money they can spend on staff, buildings, athletics, marketing, and more. That means they'll raise tuition as much as they can to fund those prestige projects. Since government-guaranteed loans provide more tuition money, schools will raise tuition to get it. Most empirical studies support this hypothesis. One found as much as 60 cents out of every dollar in expanded federal loan credit went to higher tuitions. And as government money allowed more people to go to college, employers got to pick from the larger supply of degree-holding Americans. So more people had to go to college at a higher cost in order to find decent-paying work, never mind if that work would actually pay enough to repay the loans. In fact, it's illegal for colleges to weigh a student's major when determining loan amounts. So, would all this improve if the government drops $1.6 trillion on it? Well, first, keep in mind government has no money, only the people do. That $1.6 trillion really comes out of other Americans' pockets. And $1.6 trillion is a massive amount, enough to give each of the 59,000 homeless persons in Los Angeles over $27 million. In addition, if all the debt were forgiven, imagine how much incentive schools would have to jack up tuition even higher, leaving even more graduates unable to pay off even more debt. Big government solutions may sound good, but they always lead to unintended consequences. Feel-good ideas now can mean a devastating future for all of us. I'm Scott Walter. For more, watch our video on the death of the university. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and help us share it. Thanks for watching.